Hello, and greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your coach of the KTMB Lades, and this is a draft breakdown / analysis for the Kanto Battle League, aka KBL Season 2. This is the NatDex format with everything like leaked movesets from the DLC allowed and all of that, so let's just get into it. This is going to be a very rough video, as in I know what are the things I want to say, but you know, they're not like in the script or anything, so it's going to be all over the place. Probably going to be not so long of a video, but I'll just do this because honestly I should have done this before my week 1 battle and I already did that, so let's just get into it. So the first thing I knew, like when they said they would allow leaked movesets, the first thing that was on my mind is Zapdos. Freaking Zapdos. Zapdos now gets Hurricane and Air Slash. So that means it's amazing. So it doesn't even care about the lack of hidden power. Like, you don't really need hidden power ice when you can just spam Hurricanes or Air Slashes on a defensive build, you know? So I knew I wanted Zapdos. I knew I was going back to my roots, which is what I'm going to title this video, because my roots are balanced or rain. Or if I can help it, a somewhat semi-balanced team with rain offense or rain support. And that's exactly what I went for in this. Like, you know, it's the rain offense at least, and somewhat of a balanced team, I think, at least, as you can see from my draft right here. So that's what I went with, and of course I needed Zapdos because I can spam Thunders and Hurricanes in rain, and it also has Weather Ball, so like I don't technically need Hidden Power Ice for those ground types. I mean, for the Dragon and Grass types, it's just Hurricane, and I can just U-turn or Volt Switch out. So Zapdos amazing for Tier 1 and first pick. Now, let me tell you my position in the overall draft. So it's a 26-man league, and my position was 13. Once again in the middle. So I had awful positioning, but I still managed to get Zapdos. But there was talk about, you know, other people getting Rain too, and I don't know, maybe they're probably joking, but it got to me. So round 2 I picked Politoed, and I mean, sure, you know I love Pelipper, Chin God, but Politoed also got Earth Power this game, or this generation. And Politoed is generally more bulky and also has Haze, and I especially need Haze because Baton Pass is allowed in this league. I mean, Speed Passing is not, but you know, you can Baton Pass, as you can clearly see from my team. Baton Pass, Wall Beat, Wink Wink. So I did need Haze, and Politoed's bulky, and it's a tier lower, so I can get something different from tier 2 where Pelipper is, so I got Politoed. I mean, from week 1 you can tell that I made a good decision taking Politoed. A little spoiler. Either way, round 2 I picked Politoed, and so by then I thought, you know, someone already got Ferrothorn before I even got Zapdos, so I thought, you know, I'll get Scizor. But after I took Politoed, someone took Scizor, so that was off the table, and then I thought, maybe I'll get Metagross, but someone took Metagross too. So I didn't know what Steel type I wanted because, you know, Scizor and Metagross were the only ones I wanted. And then I thought, like, before in like MFTL Season 2, I lost twice, not once, twice, to Freeze Dry spam because I had Pelipper Kingdra in that. So I thought, you know, maybe Sandslash Alola works. You know, it's a Steel type, Quad Resist Ice, has Stealth Rock, has, you know, the new move Steel Roller for terrains, because, you know, terrains were already going around. Like, someone already had Bulu, Rillaboom, Coco was obviously already gone. So, you know, a lot of terrains, and we have 4 more months with terrain. So I thought, you know, it has Steel Roller, it could work. So I just got it. I don't know if I got it around 4, but around that time I got it. And then obviously I had to get Kingdra because duh, what's a rain team without Kingdra? A rain team without Kingdra is bad. That's what I'll say. And Kingdra now has Flip Turn, it has Hurricane. So like if rain's about to end, I can Flip Turn out and get Politoed in again. Hurricane spam is good because it's stronger than Ice Beam against those grass types. I can even confuse. I get crit confusion Hurricanes all the time, but only with Tornadus T, but I don't know, maybe Kingdra can do that too. So I got Kingdra obviously, and then, wait, I think I got Weezing Galar at round 4, I think, or round 3. Because, you know, both the Urshifus were gone, so I needed something to take those on, and Weezing Galar is good. It's Poison Fairy, Quad Resist Fighting. You can take down on both Urshifus, which are Menace Also gives me terrain, which you can see with Driftblim. I can make some work with that. So it gives me terrain, it gives me neutralizing gas for things like, I don't know, maybe the Mega Mawile and Mega Meta. Okay, maybe not Mega Medicham, but you know, like Mega Mawile removing its huge power, what's it gonna do? Iron Head me to death? I don't think so. I mean, 1-5 attack is okay, but it's no huge power boost that I can just Will-O-Wisp it and, you know, things like that. And I can even do like terrain for some stally teams. I'm talking to you, Heather. I can just use Misty Terrain, and what's it gonna do? What's Umbreon gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't Toxic me, I'm already a Poison type, but with my terrain you can't Toxic anything else either. So fuck you. So Weezing Galar is good. I can use it in rain, without rain, as my, you know, defensive fairy type, so it's good. So okay, so I talked about Zapdos, this, Volbeat. Now, Volbeat, like I said, Baton Pass is allowed. Volbeat gets Tail Glow. Volbeat gets Prankster. You see where I'm going with this? I don't need speed on that guy, so I can just, you know, make it max bulky and Tail Glow and Baton Pass out into like Zapdos. And what do? You are facing a +3 Zapdos now. You know, things like that. I can even give it to Kingdra. Suppose I have a Damp Rock set, you know? But maybe I run Rain Dance on Kingdra too, just in case. And then it's a Swift Swim, Tail Glow to Kingdra. Good luck beating that. And it's a tier 5, so I had to pick a tier 5, and Volbeat was the best one, in my opinion, from that. I mean, it's Prankster, so I can even do other annoying things like, you know, Prankster Tailwind, Prankster Defog, Prankster Thunderwave. You know, I don't have to just Baton Pass things. But either way, I mean, Mega, obviously it's a rain team, Swampert Mega, don't have to speak much about it. Now, Obstagoon. I got Obstagoon because, you know, with lack of pursuit, ghost types are running rampant. Like everywhere. You know, like OU, Draft, everywhere. So I needed something to take on the pesky ghost types, and Obstagoon is bulky and it's like decently fast at 95, and with that, I mean, and I've never used it, so I thought, you know, maybe it fits. It can check any ghost type, it's strong, it gives me a Defiant Mon if I need it for Intimidate or Webs. You know, it's Guts for, again, those annoying stall teams who like to Toxic, so I can just be like, you know, Choice Band Guts and they Toxic me and blow them back. Things like that. So I think Obstacle is good. Now Whimsicott, of course, you know I love my girl Gingerbread. And like, if you watched the last week's MFGL battle, I lost because the opposing Whimsicott stun spored my Heatran, and then I lost. So Whimsicott. I mean, Whimsicott is good again, and it's a grass type. I needed a grass type to sponsor those grass type hits. And you can see I kind of have a fighting weakness because of Obstagoon, and Sandslash gives me another fighting check. And you know, Whimsicott is Prankster, so again, Prankster Defog, Prankster Tailwind. I can even go Hurricane on that. And you know, like if there's opposing setters, then suppose if it's against the Sun team, then I can just run like Chlorophyll Whimsicott and, you know, counter that. Things like that. And again, and that's why, I mean, and I love Whimsicott, it's so good. You know, Moonblast Spam, Leech Seed, Fake Tears, what have you. Whimsicott's great. Anyway, and then we have Driftblim. So Driftblim was like only 40 points, and I needed a ghost type, because obviously you need a ghost type to spin block and check fighting types. And like I said, I have terrain, so I can run Unburden Driftblim if I wanted, and it also has Baton Pass, so I can Baton Pass like stockpiles and stuff. And Driftblim is great in anyway, it's bulky, so I can just like explode on things, or Will-O-Wisp Strength Sap. It's Strength Sap, it's now really very good. So very good. And if I'm running like offensive Zapdos, then and suppose I cannot bring Whimsicott, then I can bring like Driftblim as my secondary defogger. Yeah, like I said, it's hard talking. I know what I want to say, but I don't know when I'll say what. So this video is going to be all over the place, but I have to do this breakdown. And finally, Lucario. So I had enough points to get Lucario because, as you can see, I also have sort of a rock weakness. Like Zapdos is weak to rocks, and then I have Volbeat and then Driftblim, so I needed something to check rocks and beat the rock types, and obviously you always need a fighting type. So Lucario was available in that, so I took Lucario because Lucario served me well previously. I like using it. It's pretty good. Okay, my mom is being annoying, so yeah, that's my bootleg, or well, I don't know what to say. Like, that's my breakdown, I guess. Let me know what you guys think of the team, and then hopefully I'll see you guys next time with the week 1 battle. Bye!